Hey there, winos. This is Vince.Wine. Okay, I've got a really cold, wet, and rainy day today, but this is perfect wine drinking weather. You just want something that warms you up on a cold day like this, and what better than our old favorites, Stella Rosa. So I've been doing a lot of Stella Rosa in my videos lately because I've just grown sort of fond of the brand now that I know what to expect. This sort of lively and semi-sparkling and semi-sweet wines, they're a lot of fun and they're super drinkable, and I'm so excited that Stella Rosa reached out to sponsor our video today. So they sent me these two awesome wines, Stella Rosa Black and Stella Rosa Blueberry. Let's pop these corks open on a new segment I like to call the Stella Rosa Spotlight. Hey, thanks for joining me. And before we get started today, if you want to be a winoceros, hit subscribe on this channel to become a wino today. I'll put out new videos every single week, so be sure to hit that bell icon to stay notified for more great wine content. Okay, first up, Stella Rosa Blueberry. Wow, check that out. I love that color. Oh my goodness, what some part of me almost expected this to be blue. Okay, so first thing I want you to notice is you definitely can see all of that frizzante. So all of Stella Rosa's wines are semi-sparkling or frizzante, and they're also semi-sweet as well. So they're really great starter wines, and they're also just super fun wines and celebratory wines, perfect for like the holiday season as well. So you can see sort of the carbonation on there and a beautiful just ruby red color. I absolutely love that. And I gotta tell you, I can smell this from right here. I haven't even put the glass up to my nose yet, and man, that is super fragrant. So let's see how much blueberry we get from the blueberry. The snozberries taste like snozberry. Okay, let's take the nose. Okay, one beautiful thing about Stella Rosa is that this brand actually comes from Italy. This is an imported wine, so it does have a history of wine making as a high-end producer. All that to say, there's just a touch of complexity in here. Now, trust me, it's mostly about the fruit, but it's just this beautiful nose of like fresh and almost candied fruit. Think like, sort of like a Jolly Rancher. Oh my gosh, this has that really pretty sort of Jolly Rancher candy and a little bit of like fresh preserves or jelly. Not quite jam, but jelly. Really pretty. Let's get this on the palate. Oh. Okay, it's hard not to just love this wine, and the reason is because, first and foremost, mouthfeel. This envelops the palate and rushes in with this frothiness, and it's just these gorgeous, frothy, light, delicate bubbles that are almost sudsy. I think I like went somewhere for a second when this hit the palate. It was really, really nice, and it's one of those wines that as soon as it hits the palate, it just makes you go, so nice. Okay, and then secondly would be, of course, the flavor. That flavor hits you right away with not more than blueberry. I would say there is a very fresh berry flavor, and also this like pomegranate flavor as well. A little bit more complex than just blueberry, but then of course certainly you've got blueberry in there as well. Okay, yeah, and the great thing is this is not like sickly sweet either. It is a really nice balance of mostly just that fruity characteristic and those great sort of refreshing bubbles. There's also just a decent amount of acidity in there. This actually would hold up to a little bit of food as well. I can see this with sort of noshy items, think like cheeses, salamis, kind of a perfect picnic wine. Oh yeah, great with a picnic basket. I want like grapes and just crackers and spreads. This is perfect for that. Yeah, the alcohol's not killing me either. Again, just super well balanced. It's not overly dry, but there is a slight dryness to it, and I kind of want to lean almost to like an herby dryness too. So there's a touch of that sort of Italian complexity in there. Kind of nice. So I could certainly enjoy probably the whole bottle or at least a few glasses of this wine. It's not gonna kill you on residual sugar. Again, it's really well balanced and just overall really yummy. Stella Rosa Blueberry, that's pretty good. Okay, next up, Stella Rosa Black. Okay, now I'm really excited about this wine because it actually took 90 points from tastings.com, and that's a really reputable reviewer. I trust their judgment on wines, so to take 90 points, that's pretty cool. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness, so that is just a little deeper in color as I pour into this glass here. You can see it's not, we're leaning away from ruby red, kind of ruby red, but it's leaning more into that like really pretty magenta magenta or like kind of like violet tones in there. Really a gorgeous coloration there. Deep, deep color. I like that a lot. And once again, you can see the frizzante action happening in the glass as well. Really gorgeous presentation here. And take a look at the label as well. I love the presentation on the label. You've got the 90 points there, that black and gold. This is such a cool looking wine, and check out that capsule as well. Really pretty. Okay, let's take the nose. Wow. Okay, now we're talking a little bit more along the lines of raspberries. This is definitely like raspberries as the day is long. Yeah, and again, there's that sort of like potpourri or like dried herb on there as well. Like maybe fresh flower petals. Again, I'm thinking like potpourri or flowers. And then yeah, other berries as well, blackberries, and maybe also a little blueberry in this one too. It's great to see how complex it is. It's not just blueberry and it's not just blackberry. There's a lot going on here to appreciate. Okay, it's still got a really loud nose too. It's just jumping out of the glass. Let's get this on the palate. Oh, once again, it's definitely about that mouthfeel. I love how rich it envelops the palate. And again, that sort of frothy or sudsy condition of bubbles. Oh, it's just so attractive. Okay, the finish is going plenty long as well. I'm really impressed by that. It's sort of medium bodied. This drink's more like a typical red wine, I think. And all those fruit characteristics that I called out on the nose translate to the palate as well. So this is definitely a straightforward wine and gives you everything right up front, which is kind of exactly what you want for something just fun and simple and pleasing. Okay, once again, there is this sort of dry thing happening on the palate as well. So this is not going to be like a in-your-face sickly sweet wine. It's super fruity. Again, sort of candied condition of fruit. Great mouthfeel with those frothy bubbles and a lot of berry flavors just carrying this wine all the way through the finish. Pretty nice. Okay, just checking out the back here, it gives you an idea of the level of sweetness. I don't know how well you can see that. So you can see this is right about in the middle there, that semi-sweet between dry and sweet there. So again, it's not overdone. Product of Italy, not too crazy in the calorie count, and the blueberry was actually 90 calories. Okay, and here's the best part. These wines are super inexpensive. Blueberry goes from between $9 to $11, and yeah, about the same for the black as well, between that $9 and $11 price range. So you're getting two pretty phenomenal, drinkable, approachable, people-pleasing wines here that are just really fruit-forward and flavorful and fun to drink, and they're inexpensive, and they're just gonna make you happy. Well, there you have it, winos. Not bad for our first ever Stella Rosa Spotlight. I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on some more Stella Rosa wines, because I know they've got a fantastic lineup of sparkling, canned wines, sweet wines, frizzante wines, and a whole plethora of offerings. So I think this is going to be the beginning of a beautiful relationship. If you enjoyed what you saw here today, please leave me a like. That helps so much. Don't forget to share this video with your wine friends. And until next time, winos, drink safe and drink well. It's just been raining on me this entire video. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do when it really starts to pour.